KOA News Time, 5 o'clock. It's Colorado's morning news on a busy Thursday morning.
Days blend.
Right now, 59 in Denver.
In a wild mixture of chaos and boredom.
7. It's dark out there. How's it going on the roads this early morning, John?
Leaving little room.
Still pretty light traffic in the metro area.
To consider the day that was.
We're really doing good.
Life comes at you sideways and 100 miles an hour sometimes.
We've got a lot of unhealed things coming up to the surface.
And it just continues to feel like a reality that we can't escape.
You know, everyone's living
Love you. We'll see you later.
week to week, seeing how things go.
Right on.
Okay. It all started March 9th when I got the call that we were supposed to leave March 10th for a show in Ohio. Sorry, we have to cancel.
What started with a call has yet to end.
The arts is huge. I mean, because we're barely employed when things are normal. So,
no bitterness. There.
Luke and Stephanie lost gigs.
Oh, nothing's happening. Like, oh, your life is stopped.
This is my son, Jaden Tosin.
18-year-old Jaden. He lost the chance to walk on a stage and accept what was his.
But after COVID happened and we realized that certain senior opportunities were going to be taken away, I knew that I had to celebrate as much as I could to make up for what he was losing.
I love her fully, and she would go to the end of the world to see me happy.
Okay, we're going to head over to get him to work.
His memory. We're celebrating his life today.
And at a service with no more than 50 allowed inside, Rosemary knows all too well the depths of her loss.
He'd been in and out of the hospital for the last 9 months.
Art, her high school sweetheart.
He was a great man. Always happy, always had a joke. Loved his kids and grandkids so deeply. So he'll be sorely missed.
And yet on this one day, like any one day,
this is Nora Jo Goodwin.
Life continues.
Her birth has been just a moment of calm and peace, and I think, a good reminder for us as parents to continue to nurture her to be a good force for good in the world.
From the birth of Joe and Mary Beth's daughter, to the birth of an idea from a restless member of the Colorado Symphony.
The symphony is not performing, obviously, right now.
Many Coloradans spent the day considering choreographed improvisation.
This is Jorge.
From Kelsey at the zoo.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would actually be in the zoo by myself.
To Frank and Connie on their patio.
Well, we do miss the social interaction, the meeting with people one-on-one. And
life continues. Even in the middle of a disease that has festered in this country for far longer than COVID-19.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
I think the very real reality that this is not new. When I saw the video of what happened to George Floyd, once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. And then the way that it happened, I think, just woke the world up of saying, that's not right. I can't just sit home. I understand that it's dangerous, but I can't just allow this to be the reality that we continue to live through.
On a Thursday in June, in a country in constant motion, Quincy asked a field of hundreds to consider 9 minutes of silence. A million things can happen in no more than 24 hours, some profound, and some that'll stick with us long after these days are over.
Come here. Can you see her? Come up on the window. Come here.
Sarah still can't get close to her parents in their assisted living facility.
They're well cared for. We really appreciate the people at the facility, but the isolation is really taking its toll.
But things are not bad?
No, things are fine.
Okay. How can I get a haircut?
Well, we have to wait for the governor to tell us it's okay for you to get a haircut.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. God,
everything's good, Dad. Okay, love you.
Love you.
Okay, bye-bye. harder for some reason for me with Dad, that he gets so confused.
As days blend, mixing and churning emotions many never knew, sometimes it makes sense
One group suffering is everyone's responsibility.
to stop and reflect on one day that was.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how we're going to change it, but hopefully we can make some type of changes.
The highs, the lows, and everything that exists in between.
I feel like this is a huge opportunity, and I hope we take it.
Chris Vanderveen, 9 News.